ready.
Right.
Lord,
It
I don't
ain't
know if I can
them.
do this with these people.
It's
Lord,
not
they ain't
them.
ready.
It's not them.
It's like, if I put you in a position to lead these people, it's on you to get them ready.
And they'll be ready if you follow. I mean, if you go forth, if you just follow what God tells you, they'll be ready.
Yeah, they'll be ready. You just have to be one that is ready.
Hallelujah.
You know, I think from this day forward, however God is pushing us. I know we do a show every
2 weeks.
every 2 weeks. I believe that we need to do, even if we just do what we call a reminder to tell people, you have to get prepared for what's coming. Because if you don't get prepared, the enemy is already ready.
He has been from day one. He never stopped. It was us that somewhere along the line slowed down.
He's just sitting back laughing at us because we throwing, how can I put it?
You know,
We're
wait.
still picking up gravel.
You know those little things that you throw down the during 4th of July? They're little black pellets, and you throw them down, and they spark and make a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we've been doing. He knew there's no power in those things.
Yeah, you can.
It's just a show, but he's like, God is saying, now's the time for you to start sending my word, which is powerful.
Yeah, them little poppers. They were just places to scratch my back. You need to pick up the big guns.
Pick up the big guns.
And God is entrusting these spirits, these people in our care to prepare them for what's the next step.
The battle.
Now, we don't want to be one that's left behind. You know, I got into the series of Left Behind movies. And I'm going to put it to you this way. Everyone was taken up and taken away, and you was left here to fend for yourself. And all these people that was left here, a lot of them didn't know the word. But God did leave a spiritual person behind to teach them. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not one that wants to be left here. I want to be prepared for what God has for me. So if I had to pray 24/7, I'm going to do it. If I have to read the Bible from cover to cover every week, I'm going to do it.
Help me, Lord.
If I have to reach out to someone and share with them about what Christ has done for me, I'm going to do it. So it's up to us as spiritual leaders, as spiritual people. We need to share and teach each other about what God has for us. I know some of you now I did run across this week there some of you who may be Muslim, Jewish, but see, it doesn't matter because you still God's people. If you're not prepared, you're going to be left. If you're not prepared, you're not going to hear what the Spirit is saying. If you're not prepared, you're going to be standing in a field all alone. So God is preparing us. And to prepare yourself, prayer is the start.
Seek Him.
Yeah.
And I think another key to the experience that we've had was also the scripture tells us this comes by prayer and fasting.
Yeah.
Fasting is going to be a key element into the place that God wants to take us.
So it means you got to get in that place, turn off that TV. These shows that you look at, they're going to be there. You're not going to miss a thing. Society puts a finale on and gets you excited about a show that's getting ready to end. Whoop-de-doo. The same excitement that you have about these shows, you should have about saving your family, saving yourself, saving your neighbor, saving someone you don't even know. These shows are totally a distraction from what God is trying to do. If I can if I can keep you distracted, I can steer you blind.
Amen.
Whew, I don't know. I'm going to keep preaching this thing. I mean, I'm not going to run into the ground. I'm just going to say,
Let it flow. Whatever comes to our mind, we just gonna let it flow.
you got to, because God is showing us something's getting ready to change. And either you could be on the sideline or you can be in the field playing. Which one is it?
I want to be where the action is.
I do too. But then I don't want to be left behind either.
That's why I'm gonna be where the action
Yeah.
is.
We're at a time, we're at a point in our life. If you don't feel the change in the atmosphere, then you're not connected with God.
With the source.
If you don't see the things, not what's going on with our country,
Distraction.
to just put all of that away. Close your eyes to it. Look at the atmosphere. The atmosphere is speaking to us, telling us what is happening. We're at a crucial time in mankind at this point to where things are getting ready to shift so fast. If you don't believe me, ask yourself this. Tomorrow's Monday. By the time you wake up Monday morning and go to work and come home, Friday's already showed up again. That's how fast things are coming. And you'll say to yourself, well, today, it was just Monday, wasn't it? Or,
Except the days be short, and even the very elite
yeah.
will not be saved.
Or if you can remember when January was here? And it's already June.
It was too far ago.
Now it's just like, it's in the past.
It came and left, right?
I'm not an end time person. I've never been and I never will be. But I am one to say God is doing a new thing.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
And I believe he's trying to say to us, I'm reaching out to you, but you keep smacking my hand. You ever know when a baby's small and the baby wants to do it himself, they'll hit your hand, say, no, mommy, I got it. No, daddy, I got it. That's what we're doing to God. We're slapping God's hand to say that I got it.
And you don't.
Yeah.
Too many variables for us to think that we've got it.
Now, I don't want you to think that, we started off with prayer and Pentecost. This is all the same. Because prayer, you got to prepare for Pentecost. Pentecost takes you forward to be able to use everything that God has given you. So we're at a crucial time in our life where we have did Pentecost since I've been born, about 50 some years. So when are you going to get off the bench and time to play? When are you going to get off the bench and say, God, I'm here. God is saying, you can keep slapping my hands, but eventually I'm not going to come back.
I'm just going to sit here and wait till you decide I'm going to come back home.
And then it could be almost too late. God has a time for us. So, Taronda,
yes,
this is what I like to do.
Yes.
I know we on that every other week. I want us to just, we don't have to be in the studio. We can just we could just start you got your stuff set up at the house. This is a time to just start a pop-up and just talk to people.
Okay.
Just to say, this is what's on my mind. This is what God is sharing with me.
Okay.
Because I think a time for me from being relaxed, I think it's over. I mean, I do a lot. I'm doing a lot, but I think this takes high priority.
It does. It's the times that we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. We'll do what we call little pop-ups.
Yeah, we do pop-ups. But I'll be here Sunday. I'll be here every Sunday at about 4:00. I may just do like what I may call a shout out. Just say, testing the spiritual waters. Where you at, people? Where you at? Have you?
I like that.
Yeah. Have you heard me?
Have we become one? I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on my brothers. I'm waiting on my sisters. And when I say I'm waiting, I'm not standing still. So don't expect me to be in the same place where you saw me last.
Yeah, this
So if I'm here and you come in the next week expecting me to be in the same place, you'll miss me because I done moved to here.
I like that. We're going to be moving.
And we want everybody to move with us.
So
and there are some Kim that actually should be ahead of us, leading the way for us. The teachers, the guides, the mentors, the examples. I need everybody to rise up.
we have to rise up, because if we don't, we are going to fall.
And I'm not trying to fall.
Oh, me
I'm
neither.
not.
Me neither.
I'm not.
So, I want you to look for me next Sunday at about 4:00. I'm going to get on. I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to say, okay, I'm feeling the temperature of the room. Where you at, people? Where you at? How are you doing in your spiritual walk? Has God shown you your next step? Has God shown you where you need to be? You left your church because your church talks about money. Oh, yeah, that's a normal thing. Or you left your church because your church doesn't feel your spiritual needs. Yeah, that's another. Or you left church because you just got tired of church. It wasn't doing nothing for you.
Why get up? Why go? Just stay home.
I'm a bedside Baptist.
Or maybe just got lazy and said, okay, I'll just turn on the computer. I ain't got to go nowhere. Yeah. But it's something about the fellowship. I just don't want people to misunderstand the value of the fellowship, because I think that's another part of the experience that we had. There were people available that weren't normally there, and because we were all together and had the same expectations, and it's something about that fellowship, Kimmy, that you cannot get at home in front of a computer or at home by yourself. You cannot.
I know, but the one thing people always say, oh, you're going to love this one. Hold on to your seats, y'all. Church folks are fake.
Okay, then show me how to be real.
Yeah, you don't know how I'm coming from, but show us.
Show me.
We're here to be.
I'm willing.
Yes, we'll invest in this. Show us. Show us what you're dealing with. Let us go through what you're going through and help you through it.
Let's do it together.
Because you can't be outside throwing rocks at a glass house when you live in a glass house yourself. Like Jesus said, don't pull the pebble out of your neighbor's eye when you have a boulder in yours. Hey, it's something to think about. Food for thought.
It is.
Well, join us next Sunday.
Amen.
As we do a temperature check of where we're going to be at. So,
hallelujah.
This is
P.P.W.
P.P.W. Things are changing for us, and our goal is to make a difference. We're not looking for listeners, but we're just here to make a difference in whatever we do.
That's it.
If we don't make a difference, then who will? God has given us a platform. That God has given us a dream, a vision to say, this is where I want y'all to go. So by doing that, we're going to keep doing what we do.
Amen.
So I want to say to you, God bless you. God keep you. And happy Pentecost Day, because it's going to be a doozy. Hold on, y'all. It's a roller coaster ride. Bless you all.
Bless you all.
Bye-bye.
I will praise you, O Lord, with all my heart. Before the gods, I will sing your praise. I will bow down toward your holy temple.
What does these days come up?
Praise your name
that was fun.
for your love and your faithfulness. For you have exalted above all things your name and your word.
How we looking? Where you staying?
I surrender it all to you, O God.
I mean,
so many roads and chances I've taken. I've made many mistakes along the way.
Facebook. What's the temperature, y'all? I'm gonna check the check.
Searching to find the answers deep within. But Then I heard a voice spoke so clear.
Where you spiritually stand?
He's the way, the truth, the light of life. He's everything I need.
I mean, are
Even
you
though I'm not worthy,
sitting back
he keeps on blessing me.
complaining about what's going on?
That's
Are you
why
making a difference?
I'll surrender all to thee. I surrender, I yield to thee. I give you praise
so you
and
want me to talk
honor.
to Jennifer about the
Surrendering
worship?
my will to your will, mighty God. I love you, I thank you, I give you praise and honor. I worship you forever and ever. I'll be yours. This I know.
Okay, so
He's truly
and I guess I could
amazing.
ask her that.
That's
Would
why
you
I
be
put
able
him
to
first before
sing
anything
somebody else's
else
song?
on this earth. I love him.
You know what I mean?
I'm filled with joy. He took my tears, my heartaches, and made a way out of no way. I can't breathe without him.
I'll
My
talk to her and tell her what we
savior.
want to
He
do.
feeds me when I'm hungry, there when I'm lonely. He's always there, always
You
there.
figure out how
And
we
even
can
though I'm not worthy,
Yeah,
he
worship
keeps
and
on
dance.
blessing me.
because she can't
That's
dance in the
why I
studio.
surrender
So,
all to
I mean,
thee.
how can we do that?
I give you praise and honor.
You sure we could do it at her. That's, I mean,
Your will,
you
mighty
could
God.
be
I love you, thank you, give you praise and honor. Worship you forever, I'll be yours. I surrender it all 'cause God showed up in my life, and I know that He lives. And everything the devil stole from me, He
one with
restored.
worship, one with
My
dance, one with
peace,
pageantry.
my
That's
joy,
pageantry.
my
The flag and
faith,
everything.
my will to live. My
One thing I don't want to do
will to
until I get a mic that can get rid of that noise in that chapel. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
We can sit outside in the hallway.
It's going to be a lot of All right, well, let's grab her. Give her a shout out and ask her if she hang out with us.
Giving it all, giving it all, giving it all. All my hurts, my pain, my fears, my shame. Giving it all, giving it all.
On their way
I
here.
surrender to you,
This was awesome, Kim. This was fun.
I thought it'd be interesting. You know, that's prayer and Pentecost.
So I guess one of these days we're going to have to go ahead and tell them what church we part of. Because you sure kept bringing up Reverend Bright's name.
Hey, he was a.
I want him to do I want him to do a commercial.
You know, I like that. I saw him and Reverend Don in here.
Huh?
I saw him and Reverend Don here together.
The two of them? We could do that. And that's going to be more than a clip.
And sit down and just talk. You know, when we do this, it's gonna be like, okay, you guys are.
Huh?
You're gonna be like, you guys doing what down here? Yeah, Reverend Don. This is what we do.
We having church. That'll be a day we have church. We'll be having church that day.
Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit.
All right.